'Cause I'm TNT, I'm dynamite. TNT, and I'll win that fight. TNT, I'm a power load. TNT, watch me explode.
Oh my god, I love this song. But why do they say TNT and dynamite? Like, aren't they the same thing?
Actually, it's a popular misconception that TNT and dynamite are the same. But TNT came after dynamite and is a different compound.
So if dynamite came first, who invented it?
Yeah, and what effects has it had on the world?
Alfred Nobel was born in Sweden on October 21st, 1833, and died in Italy on December 10th, 1896.
During his life, he was well known as an inventor and held over 355 patents.
You probably know his name. He was most famous for establishing the Nobel Prizes, including the Nobel Peace Prize, and he left over $9 million in his will to fund future ceremonies. That would equal $256 million today.
Despite the fact that his name is best known in conjunction with the Peace Prize, Nobel's most successful invention was actually dynamite.
To understand how dynamite was invented, you first have to know a little bit about it. The primary ingredient in dynamite is a chemical called nitroglycerin, which was used in mining operations for many years before Nobel's invention. Unfortunately, nitroglycerin is highly unstable and unpredictable, and many people died in its use. Nobel invented a device called a blasting cap, along with a special way of packaging the nitroglycerin that allowed it to be detonated safely with a fuse. He also discovered that it could be mixed with a substance called Kieselguhr to make a stable paste that could be molded so as to fit into small holes on mining sites and make precise explosions easier.
The invention of dynamite greatly reduced the cost of mining expeditions and made the use of on-site explosives much safer for workers. Today, the use of dynamite and other similar explosives allows us to operate mines on a large enough scale to provide materials such as coal and iron for the whole world. Dynamite also made possible large public works projects like canals, as well as improved our ability to construct modern buildings such as skyscrapers.
However, not all the effects of this invention were beneficial. The development of dynamite also led Nobel to develop ballistite, a precursor to a substance used in modern-day gunpowder. Dynamite's discovery also led to advances in modern warfare, such as improvements for guns and bombs, and led to the invention of grenades, rockets, and eventually the atomic bomb. Some may also argue that the ability to strip mine for minerals on such a large scale has caused humans to do irreparable damage to the environment.
Just like with any real-world situation, the invention of dynamite has good and bad sides. Without the development of this invention, we would not have many of the technological advances we benefit from today. The modern world depends on explosive power to access the raw materials needed for everything from cars to school buildings to iPhones. In addition, Alfred Nobel has encouraged generations of inventors and activists to strive for the honor of a Nobel Prize. Still, the deaths caused by the use and misuse of dynamite and its successors certainly number in the hundreds of millions.